She asked me to be in her wedding, but I said no because it was too embarrassing to be seen at. My sister disinvited me from her wedding because I refused to glue elf ears to my head, and then re-invited me 2 days later. By medieval scroll. I wish I was joking, but honestly, I think I've hit my breaking point. I love my sister. I really do, but I think I might be done being her emotional support maid of honor. She's 29, I'm 27, and come September, she'll be walking down the aisle for the third time. And just like the last 2 weddings, guess who she's asked to be maid of honor again? That's right, me. Let's rewind. Her first wedding? Full-blown castle theme, velvet corsets, a horse-drawn carriage, the works. I looked like a background extra in Game of Thrones who didn't make it past the pilot episode. The second one? Vegas. Elvis officiating, bedazzled jumpsuit, glitter everywhere. That marriage lasted 8 months and cost me $1,000 in travel and stress, and half of her second divorce lawyer fees. Now, she's calling this one her Enchanted Souls union. The theme? Renaissance fair. She wants me, her only sibling, in a moss green gown with glued-on elf ears. Yes, actual prosthetic elf ears, glued to my head, for the ceremony. Her fiancé is fine. He's 38, he's into LARPing, and he met my sister at a weekend medieval fantasy event. They now sometimes speak to each other in full old-timey accents, even while ordering takeout. Imagine watching someone say "My lady, the scroll doth declare we hath forgotten the soy sauce," while keeping a straight face. And when she sent out her bridal shower invites, she ended them with, "May your swords be sharp and your goblets full." I'm not kidding. That's real. So, yeah, I snapped. I told her this feels less like a wedding and more like a midlife crisis cosplay meetup. And that's when the real drama started. She completely lost it, said I was jealous, bitter, and called me a stuck-up corporate drone. This, from the same woman who's borrowed thousands from me over the years and made me her therapist during every breakup. I told her I love her, but I'm tired of being the cheerleader for her fairy tale romances that crash within a year, and for that, she disinvited me from the wedding. Then, 2 days later, I get a package in the mail, and it's a scroll, an actual parchment scroll. Inside, it said, "The Lady of the House of Evermore formally requests thy presence at the Union of Enchanted Souls. Rejoice." I laughed for 5 minutes. Then I cried. Then I just stared at the wall, asking myself, when do I get to say no? When do I get to stop being dragged into someone else's fantasy land and start living my own reality? My mom says I should just let her be happy, but I'm wondering, when do I get to be happy too? Am I the villain here, or am I just finally standing up for myself? What would you do if your sibling expected you to dress like an elf for their wedding? For the third time? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more real-life stories that are just too wild to be fiction.